What's going on, child? It's your most favorite diabetic YouTuber in the whole entire world, back with another video. Now, of course, it's been a while since I made a video on this channel, or damn near all my channels, but I'm back with a somewhat big pickup haul slash, a couple pickups. Now, more specifically, it's based off the pair of shoes that I got, but I accumulated some other stuff and I was gonna make shorts of them, so I figured why not mash it into one big video and make the shorts. So yeah, what's going on? Of course, now I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent on this channel and all my channels, but a little bit harder. This one's based off my hobbies, my addictions and stuff. So if I don't get the funds, I really can't be doing it, and necessarily I shouldn't be spending too much money, but at the same time, we here, we doing it. And yeah, I got me a couple Funkos, got me some hats, and obviously a pair of shoes. So with all that said, let's get into it and kind of just expose everything. Now, you might be able to tell what is what from the thumbnail at the same time, so yeah, but at the same time, I don't think y'all are ready for these shoes. Now, I will say this, I don't even know where the hell that shit done came from. I'm just gonna say this in the beginning. These shoes used to be mine. I used to own these pair, this exact pair, and I done sold the pair to the person that I bought them back off. And I ain't gonna lie, I am happy to have one of my grails, one of my first grails ever back in my collection. But like I said, let's get into it. I already rambled a lot, so yeah, a lot to get into, so let's do it. All right, so first of all, let me start with the Funkos. Now, you can tell I kind of got my collection going again. I sold a lot, but gained them back. Now, this one I like a lot. I love Futurama. I was about to say future. I ain't in the future. I'm in the past and the present. Oh, yeah. But right here, we have Bender, where he's burping out the flames after, he took a drink real quick. And I ain't gonna lie, it is, a specialty series exclusive Funko, and honestly I didn't even know that shit, so it makes it a little bit cooler, but I love it. This is the only Futurama Funko I have. I had the Dr. Zoidberg, what he was in the other universe one, had that shit, sold it years ago. It is what it is, but this is my only Futurama one, and I honestly love it a lot. Now I'm just gonna put them to the side here for now. Hopefully they don't block the shite, but honestly this next one I saw, and I'm a huge basketball fan. And this is going to be one of the future stars, of course, the alien, the legend himself. Well, not legend yet, but soon to be legend, Victor Wembanyama. Now, honestly, if I only had like a tall-ass Funko version of this, that would make it like 20 times better. Now, I'm not a Spurs fan either, but still, if they had like a 20-foot statue one, I'd probably still have to cop it. But, of course, you have the Victor Wembanyama in the black and white Spurs jersey. Pretty clean, god dang, pretty clean, but really nothing too crazy. So yeah, simple NBA Funko, and also a simple Charizard. Now, I do believe they got bigger versions of this Charizard, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Charizard fan. I ain't gonna say I hate him or anything crazy, but it's Bulbasaur. I mean, I'm talking about the first evolution. We're talking about Bulbasaur or Squirtle, really, for me. But Charizard, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get my Pokemon Funkos back up, because I am addicted to Pokemon. That's been like my day one addiction, so it was only right. And honestly, all these Funkos are pretty clean, pretty simple. I mean, the Bender one is a little bit different, but really nothing too crazy. Now, this one, I damn near have all the Funkos of Biggie. All right, my goat, I almost have them all. I need the gold one. I believe that's the only one I don't have after this one. But I saw this one, and I was like, all right, yeah, it ain't nothing crazy, but at the same time, low key, it is crazy. But you have Biggie, or Notorious B.I.G., and Summer 95. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what the hell that means, but you can see he's got that plaid on, he got them Tim boots, and of course, I believe that is a Kango hat. They got the logo? Nah. But anyways, it's pretty clean. Ooh, my bad, y'all. He's pretty clean, he's pretty nice, and, like I said, as the other ones, pretty simple. Now, this is kind of the one that started my jump start on my addiction for Funkos. Because, if y'all are Cartoon Network babies like me, you know the show. And when I saw this one, I was like, oh my god. There ain't no way they made this one. And then I found out they made a bunch of other Cartoon Network ones that I'm like, gonna need. But right here is the beautiful Chowder Funko. Now, it is a Funko exclusive, but it's just honestly crazy. It's got a little bit heft to it, but of course, the details are insane. You got the hat on there, I mean, the hat, yeah, you can kind of see the details on there as well. But you see the details, they got the design on the hat, and he's just super clean. And honestly, it came in as a protective thing, thankfully, and that's kind of why the reflection is bad. But this Funko right here, it started my addiction again. And honestly, Chowder, you take the food and you take what's fun. You think, I always, all right, I'm a side note, if y'all ever watch Chowder, and I believe it might be the first damn episode where he gets the gum, that gobble gum or whatever. It's not gobble gum, that's Call of Duty. Whatever it was called, I can't remember, but I still want to try that shit. Alright, but these are all the Funkos now. I only have 2 more things to show y'all. But it's gonna pick up a little bit more, you know, like the Charizard wasn't the only heat. I think I'm gonna keep that corniness in there. But yeah, I still got a couple more, and I honestly am excited to show you them, especially since one is like a low-key brand, and then of course the other are a pair of shoes that were my grills that I'm so happy to have my babies back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Now this one I'm really excited for. Now, if you can't tell, the box was a little bit destroyed, so I had to make sure that everything was alright. But I seen it came in this handy dandy little bag here, and I was like, oh, alright. So I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm a Pistons fan. Start that over there. I'm a Pistons fan, and I saw this one pop up on my timeline, and I was like, oh, because this is right before playoffs were going, so, you know, low-key, I was hoping to rock this during the playoffs, but, the damn Knicks beat us, which, I'll be honest, they put up a good fight. We probably gave them a better beating / you know, better games than Boston has been giving them, in my opinion, but that's not here or there. But I seen this company was doing a collab with Jalen Duren and / kind of like the Pistons, so I was like, oh, yeah, especially since it is hard to find Piston hats, at least, like, cool ones. Y'all need to step your game up. But more specifically, this is Kiwi Glow. Kiwi Glow. My bad if I'm butchering it. And they have a pretty cool brand. Alright, so I seen them drop some hoodies, some clothes, and hats with, well, I guess hoodies are clothes. I'm a little bit slow. My bad, y'all. But I seen them do a collab with Jalen Duren. And I ain't gonna lie, I love Jalen Duren. I hope he is a piece for our team forever. Or at least a long-ass time, if you get what I'm saying. And honestly, when I seen him do a collab / the hat and all that goodness, I was like, oh yeah, I need this, John. Now, I haven't actually seen it in person, so this is going to be my first time, but I am very excited. So let's just open this up. Which I'm going to be honest with y'all, the cool-ass bag, especially with the extra protection, it definitely makes it, you know, a little bit more worth it. Oh, hold on. Something else up in here, too. Ah, okay, shit. All right, bet. So right here, I like my cards. I definitely will take it. Right here, we have a Jalen Duren, you know, Kiwi Glow card. Ooh, okay, so that's the front. And then on the back, it has his name, Jalen Duren, age 21, 6'10", 250, base, Detroit, and Sharon Hill, PA. Hold on, I didn't know he was from PA. Sharon Hill. I was like, I never heard of Sharon Hill, but then I did my research and I was like, oh, hey, that's closer to Philly than Pittsburgh, so that'd be why. But still, PA, hey, I didn't know that. But yeah, this card is pretty cool. Some added little flavor. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I do like it, and I'm hyped. Now, they did have a suede one of this one. I didn't get the suede one because necessarily I thought it was nice, but I thought this one was gonna be nicer, and honestly, all right, next, this jaw is... Oh, this shit is better in person. All right, so you got the Detroit. I mean, I'm adding the D. And then you have, what is this? Okay, I can't really read what this says here, but then you got Jalen Duren. All right, and then on the back, you got the Kiwi Glow. And then let me expand this out because this is the part that really caught my attention. You got the man dunking on this hat. Oh, this shit. Ooh, this is crisp. Oh my God. Take this shit out real quick. Now, I'm not gonna let y'all see my hairline, but I'm gonna try this on real quick. I think it's gonna be a little bit too big. Yeah. All right. Well, it's definitely, I gotta fix it, but this shit is clean. And I ain't gonna lie, the material is actually beautiful. Let me swap it off here. Swap it. Y'all saw it a little bit. Oh well. It is what it is. Can't afford a hair BBL. But this shit is beautiful. The material is actually pretty damn great. Honestly, it kind of feels like the new era material, but the same time a little bit different, but not like in a bad way. Like honestly, it feels like just a typical new era hat. So you know, like that's just a good sign that is great material. Now I'm pretty sure it is a Detroit based brand. Obviously I'm not from Detroit, but I do go to Detroit a lot, and they were doing some pop-up shops, and yeah, just look at that even if you're not a Pistons fan, just the idea of this hat for your team or just in general, that shit would hit. Like if you could get a collab with, just say just based off of, I'm just thinking who's doing good for the Cavs. So you could get like Donovan Mitchell, even Darius Garland, whatever, do a collab like this. I'm pretty sure dedicated fans definitely would be going for it. Now me, I'm a huge Jalen Duren fan, just a Detroit basketball fan, so this hat, it just felt like it was needed. So yeah, if I could have got the suede one too, I definitely would have. And excuse the hiccup, is it? Yeah. This shit is gorgeous and way better than I was expecting though. I will be honest. I was expecting it to be beautiful and nice, but this blew my expectations. So right here, I have the pair of shoes. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. The shoes are actually out of the box because I'm going to show you the box and etc. But you can tell this box is a little bit old. Alright, and I'm gonna show you the shoes and all that greatness, but yeah, look at this old-fashioned Jordan box real quick. Now, let me show y'all the label. I don't know if y'all can see it, hopefully you can, but yeah. So more specifically, these are the Doernbecher 9s. Now, these were my grails, these and controversial probably right now, but the Nike Red October Yeezys, yeah, those two shoes were my grails, and I got those ones, and of course the other ones I still have not got. Now the whole reason I'm going to show you this box is because the receipt's still here. All right, like I knew that the receipt was in there from the person I bought them from, but also of course look at that little detail. Now it's crazy to see how the Doernbecher box has crazily adapted, because now I have 3s, the 6s, and now the 9s. I think that's the only ones I have currently, but you know, just to see the evolution of the box is insane. Now, like I said, these shoes are a little bit old, and I've worn them when I had them probably once, and I don't know if he necessarily wore them once or two or whatever, but they look the damn same when I sold them. So, boom, these are gorgeous. Now, I'm going to be honest, they are yellowing, of course, but with age, that's going to happen. I mean, shit, it's going to happen. You ever see somebody, you be like, dang, how old is your ass ring? But, yeah, so you have the, I was about to say blue. God damn, I'm a little bit slow. You have the red and green on the bottoms, which is pretty cool because it's different, and you still have that gold aspect even if it wasn't yellow. And you know, the crispiness, the white of it, it is still beautiful. Now, I'm going to show you the same one shoe because they're basically the same from what I can remember, besides like, you know, the bottoms, but they both also have, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you that fully, but it's like a wooden insole with a rooster on the bottom of it. Not necessarily, I don't know the resemblance or anything with that, but I never noticed that till recently. Now, I think I do. I remembered that when I first got them, but at the same time, it wasn't that crazy. It's something that I remembered, especially since I had these for a long ass time. But just in general, I love these shoes, and that's kind of like the only like crazy thing besides the actual colorway itself. So of course it is just a typical Jordan 9, but you got that gold phrase. Now actually I think it is that like wings that they use, that Jordan uses. So you know, it's got that gold wings. Of course you have the Polito. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that, but yeah, I was checking to see if they both said the same thing. And also, I don't know what it says on this tag back here. I really can't read curses and shit, but yeah, so it says something on this tag, and then the Jordan logo right here is crazy as hell. That gold stamp right there, and of course you have 17, and on the inside it says September 13th. Honestly, it is really a beautiful shoe all around. Just craziness, and this is one of the reasons that I like crazy shoes, especially since this was like unique for back then. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm just a huge fan. I'm so happy that I got these, and I got them for a great price. So you know, I really can't be mad, and I will have to rock these. I think I only rocked them one time, and yeah, I've already planning on some. I gotta find me a new fit and shit, but yeah, those are all my pickups. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it more consistent on this channel, but we'll see how it all goes. But if you like the pickups, or you got any thoughts and opinions on any of this ish, let me know in the comment section down below. But really, that's all I got for y'all. Peace.